Have you ever been in a situation up in a tree stand right before dark? Nice buck walks in, came to full draw, and couldn't see your pins? I have, and it really stinks. So, one thing I came up with, I'm gonna go buy a light for my sight. Well, 40, 50 bucks later, I got a light for my sight, and it usually fits in a little hole and it's too bright. Well, today I'm gonna show you an inexpensive way to put a $1 to $5 light on your bow, something you can get at your local auto shop, and it'll brighten up your optics for you and maybe save you that terrible feeling of not being able to see your pins when that shooter buck walks in. I kind of got my own little way I do it. Last year I went to Napa Auto Parts and bought a $1 keychain light, which works. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is get some electrical tape and just cut a small square. And then next I'm going to take this small square of electrical tape, fold it just slightly, put two little notches in it, just like that. Pour it gently. A small hole there, just so enough light can get through. Now, here, you can see how bright that is right now. Put this over top of it. Creates a lot smaller beam of light. Center it. I still might even go a little bit more. Just gonna cut around this edge here. Somebody covered up with one more. And because when you have your optics, you can see how much light you want in there. You gotta light up the optics. Okay, so I just added the second piece of tape with a little hole in it, and now you can see it's not as bright. So it's still bright, just bright enough to light up the optics. So now I'm going to trim around these edges and make this nice and clean. Okay, the next thing I did was cut a small thin strand of the electrical tape, and I'm going to apply that to the sides here so it pushes that tape down so it holds it nice and steady, nice and tight. Now remember, the whole idea is just to put light into the optics. Whatever way on your sight ring you can get that light into your optics is what you want to do. You don't need to directly put the light on your pins. You want to brighten up your optics. You can see, I don't know if you can catch that or not on camera, but it might be brightening it up just enough. You can tell the difference. I can tell, at least with the naked eye. So we're going to find somewhere along this sight ring, along this sight, to attach this light. Okay, so there's an actual place where you can put a light that Spot Hogg must make. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this light and I'm just setting it there. I already have it all how I want it. It doesn't fit into that hole, obviously, but it sits on there. So what I'm going to do is just somehow figure out a way to attach it by using this electrical tape. I like to use electrical tape because it's a little easier to cut, a little easier to work with. Probably just go right over the top like this, because I'm going to have to be able to twist it a little bit, so it's going to be kind of awkward, and we don't want it to be something that rattles on our bow when we shoot. So we're going to have to figure out a way to make it as stable as we can. Set it on the top. Set that one down that side. That one down that side. And that's a start. I'm going to put them each way, kind of a crisscross formation, just to get that thing set in there, and then I'm going to have to really put some on. Plus remember, we're going to have to be twisting it. So it's going to be semi-awkward, but it should work. That's why if you have something with a switch, it's a lot nicer. So I'll probably end up taking this one off if it doesn't turn out the way I want and getting the one with a switch, but we'll see. So there you have it. We got our light put on our bow. Brightens up the optics just like we like. Pretty easy. What we haven't done yet is shot this one. Seems pretty sturdy. Bow's pretty quiet itself. I think it'll be alright. So, next time when you're out in the woods, at least you'll have some peace of mind knowing that your optics will be a little bit brighter on those last few minutes of shooting light. Good luck.
Connie. Oh my gosh.